From downtown Atlanta, we welcome you to baseball from Turner Field. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, you take a look at that whip, less than one. What that means, he's allowing less than one base runner per inning. Outstanding.
Trey Turner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. EK, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
And the silver lining to that is that they do have their ace going here tonight. He's what folks used to call the stopper, the guy you turn to when you need to break a losing streak. So it's all on his shoulders here tonight.
Jason Worth will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Inciarte on the run. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Tanner Roark, the right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, if we take a look here, left-handed hitters are hitting less than 250 against him. He's really been able to dominate them.
Ender Inciarte is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Eric, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now. But when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Stepping in now, Adonis Garcia. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 268 the average for him coming in. 9 homers, 39 driven in. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box camp. You can see the two outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as it finds a gap for a double.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, not very decisive there. And hey, it's early, but this is a big spot.
Yeah, and you need to be able to commit to what you're doing, because you're not going to do anything with a swing like that.
One out and a runner on second base. That misses. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are two gone now.
Yeah, just a little topper back to the mound. A good job to look the runner back, then throw on to first for the out.
Matt Kemp is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. And that can really upset the hitters sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Comes into this one at 271, 9 homers and 64 runs batted in. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
And that's a pitch he needs to get working here in this first inning. He can solve a few problems here if that pitch comes around.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. Braves fail to score in the first. We'll head to the second now at Turner Field. No score here on the show. Daniel Murphy will dig in now. 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far.
Daniel Murphy.
Tehran's ready. First pitch on the way. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Drifting under it now is Markakis, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 40.
So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Wilson Ramos will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play.
And I think this is pretty impressive just for the position he plays. When you're a catcher, it's so tough to maintain a great average over the course of a season.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit in the air to right field. Markakis on the run. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. Around first, heading for second now. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay throw. And he is in there.
I'm not sure if this will wind up being a triple. It really should be a 3-base error. I mean, here it is. He was there in plenty of time. He just winds up with a handful of air. And they are going to hit him with a knee. It's well deserved.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. The average for him at .267 on the year. 15 long balls and 55 driven in. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Shortstop.
Danny Espinoza will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Tyler Flowers, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way.
Flowers.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Smoke toward the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
And this will bear watching as the game goes on. You know, if he's going to have success here, a lot of it's going to hinge on how he can locate his sinker. That one's too far up in the strike zone. A belt-high sinker is not much more than a flat fastball.
Standing in now, Jace Peterson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He comes into this one at .248. 5 homers and 19 driven in. And he lays off for ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, number
two is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and one away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Two and two.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They still trail 1-0. Ben Revere is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. About time, boys.
Tehran into his motion. Here's the 1-1. 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. 1 away here to begin the third.
Batting ninth, catcher.
Now to the plate, Tanner Roark, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Kemp at the track, the wall. A leap here by Kemp, but even he can't bring this one back. That ball is gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
A solo shot here to left, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0. Jason Worth will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
And another foul ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Just got a piece to the right side. Freeman scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning. Arte digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Smoked on the ground left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Well, this is a ground ball pitcher, but what happens when you get a lot of ground balls? Well, occasionally they're going to find a hole out there for base hits. So now you've got the leadoff hitter aboard, and this is in a position where they may be thinking about running.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And the runner back.
Just checking.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
3-0 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That probably should have been a strike, but 3-0, sometimes you don't get that call. He puts a man on here on the 4-pitch walk.
Freddie Freeman will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
First and second here with nobody out. Line softly out toward left center, and that'll get down out there. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting, left fielder.
So stepping in, Matt Kemp, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Runners are at first and third with none out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Very high, 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
And up at the plate now, he's really in the driver's seat. I don't think they want to walk him, so this should be something good.
And Kemp is able to lay off as he'll reach base on ball 4.
That's 2 walks now here in this 3rd inning. I mean, it seems like he's having a hard time picking up the catcher right.
Nick Markakis will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Well, that's a nice decision out there on the mound. And when you think about it, it was the only decision he could possibly make. He's in good position after fielding the ball, so he just fires home to start the 1-2-3 double play.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
This is not the time to go helping him out. You've got two men in scoring position, so the pressure's on him, not you.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Sometimes guys can get keyed up in big spots like this, and that's where that curveball can be a real effective pitch.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. He got him, and exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Bryce Harper is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Ball one.
That counts 1-1.
Tehran has his target. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike two.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And here's Freeman at first himself to record the out. Stepping in, Daniel Murphy. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
But right at the shortstop for the second out.
Up next for
Wilson Ramos set to try it again at the plate. He reached on an error and then eventually scored last time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Markakis coming on, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They lead it. Jace Peterson is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball one. Chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. On the ground near home. Gonna be a tough play. And taken in out there for the first out.
Now batting, number 2.
Number 2 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. Strikes. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Under it is Revere to take it in, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 49.
At the plate, Julio Teheran. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Anthony Rendon heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Striding into the box, Danny Espinosa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced. And we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
2 runs on just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Ben Revere stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. Garcia is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still lead it 2-1. Ender Inciarte will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Adonis Garcia stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Hit hard towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Freddie Freeman will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, this is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after the 2 quick outs. If nothing else, you buy your pitcher a little more time to catch his breath.
And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Right side. Turner in the hole. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail it here 2-1. Tanner Roark Gets the call to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th inning.
You got to love a manager that lets his pitchers contribute to their own cause. He's got the lead right here, so don't fix it if it ain't broke.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Trey Turner will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And a strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And quickly, 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
And, you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Jason Worth will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Teron gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 home. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Nationals gone in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Matt Kemp will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Hard liner towards short. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
So with 1 away now, that'll bring in Nick Markakis. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Whew. That's one of his best pitches tonight.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Turner is up with it on to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away.
Now batting,
Tyler Flowers will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. Harper sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And the pitch on 2-1. And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Still 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
And it had been a little while since they had any action on the base pass. He'd retired 10 in a row until that base hit right there. And now they're going to have to find a way to string a couple of these together.
Digging in to try it again, Jace Peterson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. A runner on first with 2 away. On the ground to the left side. Rendon is there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Back here at Turner Field. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Bryce Harper will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control, 1-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
And he chased it in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman
Daniel Murphy will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. He lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Well, this is a guy who's done his job on the mound. He gets another pop-up, but he just needs to get some help offensively because he's on the hook to be the hard luck loser.
Wilson Ramos stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Markakis. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 2-1. Number 2 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far.
For the Braves, the shortstop, number 2.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
Windup and the 0-1. Tapped out in front of home. Ramos gonna have to hurry. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The pitcher, number 49, Julio Teheran.
Gordon Beckham will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Not too many balls hit solidly tonight. Just their 6th hit of the game. So now they need to figure out some way to string a few of these together.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Blake Trinan will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. He's set. Here it comes. Ender Inciarte is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. The 0-1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Worth is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Third baseman, number
So a
13,
pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Adonis Garcia. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he falls behind now, 2-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. set. Here's the 3-1. Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
So striding in, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Now, if you're Atlanta, you have got to come up with a key hit here. Now, that's been missing.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on.
That's what you do against a sinker ball. If that ball's fading away, go right back up the middle with it. He just bounces this one right into center field.
Matt Kemp will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selective now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the... Jose Ramirez will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rendon, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them. That's a ball.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses, 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
The batter, number 8.
Danny Espinoza stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Ben Revere will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely.
Keeping him close.
The 0-1 delivery. Runs up and gets this one down. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Clint Robinson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Clint Robinson.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt, and as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment, and as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. We'll see Nick Markakis when we come back. Oliver Perez is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Oliver Perez.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Jeff Francoeur will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. 3-2 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And a big swing that time from Francoeur, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Flowers. He singled his last time up.
Flowers.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. On the ground to third. Fielded by Rendon. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Perez. 2 away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jace Peterson.
Jace Peterson stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the seats, 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Back here in the ATL with baseball on the show. Set to go in the 9th from Turner Field. Jeff Francoeur will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 18, Jeff Francoeur.
Trey Turner is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning.
Second baseman.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Jason Worth will dig in. Took a called 3rd strike his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
But that will kick off the scoreboard out there in right. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
The right fielder, number 34.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And now the lefty Eric O'Flaherty's up and throwing in the Braves bullpen. Here's the 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. Daniel Murphy will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Squared that one up just a little late. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Lifted in the air to center field. Inciarte has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. They still lead it 2-1. Mark Melanson is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 43, Mark Melanson.
Number 2 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Well, he's had a rough one at the plate in this one, guys, but here's another opportunity to get something going.
And that's taken for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The pitcher, number 40, Jose Ramirez.
Anthony Record will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
20, Anthony Record.
First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
And you'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind 0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Melancon's ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. This is line to left. In to cut it off is Worth. It's a base hit.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just 1 away.
Ender Inciarte comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. One and 1, here it comes. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Worth is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Adonis Garcia steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, and the Braves now are down to their final strike.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the catch to wrap this one up, and the Nationals will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
The final line score.
Yeah.